All right, so what's going on in Poland? Justice Minister announces online freedom of speech bill. Justice Minister, I don't know if that's a name or somebody fell on their keyboard, announced a legal initiative on Thursday aimed at enabling internet users to file complaints against the removal of online posts, as well as the creation of a special court for freedom of speech. So basically, creators would have some recourse against censorship. Justice Minister said the aim of the bill was to give internet users the feeling that their rights are protected and that their posts cannot be arbitrarily removed from online platforms. And I can tell you, as a small time creator, I've had posts that were censored, restricted. I have a strike on my channel, which apparently lasts forever. And ironically, that strike was on a video talking about free speech. And it didn't violate any policies, didn't violate any laws, and it doesn't matter. Creators in the United States have absolutely no rights. And it's amazing in this country that's supposed to stand for individual rights and liberty, supposed to stand for free speech and free expression, that the public square, which is now the internet, we have absolutely no rights, and we can be arbitrarily deleted, have our channels removed, have our videos or content censored. The full name of the bill is the Law on Freedom of Expressing One's Own Views and Searching and Disseminating Information on the Internet. Under its provisions, social media services will not be allowed to remove content or block accounts if the content on them does not break Polish law. So there are restrictions on speech already. For example, you're not allowed to threaten people on platforms. There's platforms where you're not allowed to share pornography. So if it's not violating law, if it's not violating communication standards, such as standards against pornography or excessive violence, then basically these companies have no right to censor. Now, this law does not guarantee that people who have been censored will win. It just guarantees that they will have recourse, and it can actually go to a court of law where if they win, there'll be damages to whoever did the censoring, which is a very powerful thing that Poland's doing that should be done in the United States as well. In the event of removal or blockage, a complaint can be sent to the platform, which will have 24 hours to consider it. Within 48 hours of the decision, the user will be able to file a petition to the court for the return of access. The court will consider complaints within 7 days of receipt, and the entire process is to be electronic. Well, isn't it crazy that Poland is one of the few places not promoting and getting more into censorship, but taking this stance against censorship? And isn't it a shame that the United States is no longer the beacon for freedom of speech? I'm Generation X. I went to high school in the 80s. I can tell you in the 80s there wasn't this huge focus and division of race, and our country stood for something. Individual rights, freedom of speech. I don't know what this country stands for anymore. I don't even recognize this country. And now we have platforms that can just disappear. It's not bad enough that Google can censor them on their search engine, that Apple and Android can ban their apps, but now Amazon can just pull their application off their hosted servers in which they have an agreement, and then get all vendors, all providers to deny them access. This is absolutely crazy what's going on. And I hate these cowards that are for censorship. Apparently they don't know how to argue against a different opinion. They'd rather silence it because they're too much of a coward to come up with a better argument or think that they can. It's absolutely disgusting, and it's not what this country was founded on. And at least we see in Poland them going in the opposite direction, and hopefully eventually the United States will remember what the hell it's supposed to be and what it's supposed to stand for, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen anytime soon. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until next time.
Cisco, do we have to leave all our good friends now?
Only until next time, Pancho. Adios, amigos.